story is called the Bremen Town Musicians because it takes place in a town called Bremen, which is in Germany. The musicians in this story are a very unusual group, but let's start at the beginning of the story. Once upon a time, there was an old donkey who worked very hard all his life, carrying heavy loads for his master. When he was young and strong, the work was easy, but now he was old. His strength was failing, and he just couldn't work as hard as he used to.
You lazy, useless creature! If you don't want to work anymore, you're no good to me! Why don't you just go away somewhere and die?
Left alone in his stall to starve to death, the poor old donkey dreams of the happy good old days when he was young and carefree. Ah, those were the days. His master was pleased with him and treated him kindly. His happiest memory of all was the time his master took him to Bremen, where there was a big festival with music and dancing and games and all kinds of happy fun for everyone.
Come, my friend, let's drink, dance, celebrate, and have a good time.
That was the happiest day of his life. Oh, to live it again.
That's what I'll do. I'll become a musician and play with the animal band.
He started walking to Bremen that very day. On his way there, he met a very unhappy old dog.
What's the matter with you, old fellow? You look like you're really suffering.
Yeah, it's the old story. I've been a hunting dog all my life, and a darn good one, too. But these days, I just don't have it anymore. The old pet is gone, and I can't keep up the pace like I used to. Wild game make a fool out of me. I give it all I got. I just can't make these tired old bones keep going.
You lazy, worthless mutt! I should kill you! Get out of my sight and don't come back!
I don't blame him. I've gotten so old I'm useless to everybody, including myself.
I know what you mean, but I just might be able to help you.
How?
Why don't you come with me to Bremen to join the animal band?
Good idea.
So the two of them set out for Bremen together. And on their way, they met another tired and homeless old-timer. A poor, tired cat who had grown too old to chase mice anymore. The donkey told him about the animal band in Bremen and invited the cat to come with them. On the way, they were joined by still another friend, a poor, tired, homeless, and lonely old rooster. Naturally, they didn't travel very fast, so by the time the sun was setting, the four friends were still deep in the forest. They were in no hurry, though, and there were no cruel and ungrateful masters to rush them. So they just looked for a nice, comfortable place and settled down to spend the night there. The forest was quiet and peaceful, the perfect place to get a good night's sleep. Except for a strange, distant sound that finally woke the rooster up.
Well, I'll be darned. Hey, you guys, there's a light over there. It looks like a house.
A house?
There's no houses in the middle of the forest.
We better take a look.
Slowly, the animals sneaked toward the light. It was a house. How strange. They wondered what kind of people lived hidden away so deep in the woods.
We made a good haul today. Drink to our success.
A good haul?
Who said crime doesn't pay?
Hey, those guys are robbers.
It sure looks that way, and they all have knives and guns.
We better get away from here fast.
That's a very good idea.
But did you get a look at all that food in there? It sure looks mighty delicious, doesn't it? What do you think?
Well, now, I am awful hungry.
Same here.
Hunger can make people take desperate chances, and all that food sure looked good.
Okay. I think it might be worth a try.
The donkey had a plan, which he whispered to his three hungry friends.
What's that? Did you hear something?
It was only your imagination. He's a monster! Oh, no! Watch out! Push it out of my way! Oh, help! Help! Run! Run! Oh, boy!
And so, the 4 hungry animal friends enjoyed the first good meal they'd had in days. It was wonderful. Meantime, the robbers had had time to conquer their fears and to gather their wits, and their leader was very angry about this whole situation.
We're supposed to be the robbers around here, and we've been robbed.
Look, the light went out.
Now we have our chance. You two split up, move in, and surround the house.
The robbers weren't happy about this idea. They were afraid of their leader, so they obeyed his orders. The animals, after their big dinner, were so sound asleep, it wasn't difficult to sneak up on them. They were unaware of the danger that was approaching them.
Gotta get out of here.
How dare you disobey my orders? Get back to that house right now.
Oh, please don't make me go back to that place, boss.
What in the world's wrong with you, man?
Oh, boss, that whole house is full of witches, demons, goblins, and ghosts.
What?
It's true. I sneaked in okay, and everything was quiet. But it was too dark to see, so I lit a match. And that's when it happened. That's exactly what happened, boss. Honest.
The heck with that old house. Let them have it. Let's get out of here.
Oh, yes. Well, wait for me.
The robbers never went near that house again, so the 4 animal friends finally had a home of their own, where they worked for themselves instead of for cruel masters. They practiced their music every day, and their little band became the best animal band anyone had ever heard. Every year they were invited to the big festival in Bremen, and every year they won all the top prizes. They loved their music, their home, and each other, and they lived happily ever after.